Apparently there are many comments, and this is one of my small pleasures in my daily life recently to check and reply to the comments, and I picked out 3 questions that I think are worth you answering. Okay. So let's take a look at one by one. The first one must feel very simple and easy. So I'm gonna translate into English for you to understand it. So the first question is all about how do you call the hand gesture where you make a V with both of your hands, and when do you use it? And by the way, now I know what that means, but when I was on a early stage of my journey to English, I was also very confused and I had no idea what that meant.
Yeah, air quotes, inverted commas. Those are the 2 ways that we would call them.
How about quotation mark?
Quotation marks are much more the written symbol. For British English, it's all to do with sarcasm, really. We're being very sarcastic when we speak. And
because of rainy weather. Okay, never mind.
I don't know why it's such an important part of British personality, but it's really deeply ingrained in British culture, and it's really important. All of our comedy shows and stand-up comedians, you'll notice the sort of trend, the thread is all about this kind of sarcastic view of life and being quite pessimistic and not taking things too seriously and stuff like that. But so often when we're trying to highlight that we don't trust something someone said, or we don't believe it, or we want to question it, we would use air quotes, which signal that you're being sarcastic. Yeah.
That is the most common usage of air quotes.
I would say so.
Really?
It's about being sarcastic.
I thought that the general usage of air quotes is for highlighting or emphasizing something, not necessarily negative one, or not necessarily with negative, sarcastic intention.
Not in terms of British usage.
Really?
When we're doing this, we're being sarcastic.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Do you assume that there is a difference of this usage between American English and British English?
I honestly don't know how Americans would use air quotes.
Then I have to be a little bit careful when I use not quotation mark, air quotes.
Sure. Let me see if there are other common usage. Sarcasm, which we've already talked about, being ironic, and talking about something with skepticism. This is what this person here has written on their blog, and he's absolutely right. So, for example, let's say, this is quite mean, but we have a friend.
I like that.
He thinks he's a genius. And we're talking about him, and I say to you, yeah, he's a genius. It means
you doubt that.
I doubt that he's a genius.
Very clear. I should revise the comment that I left on this comment, because I already gave an answer, as in probably air quotes is used for highlighting something. And that must be the first thing I need to correct after I'm done with this class.
You could use it to highlight unusual words or terms, expressions that
makes sense,
are not common. So like she said something, I don't know what it could be, and it's very rare. So you're highlighting the rarity of it. But I don't think it highlights necessarily something, generally speaking. Expressing sarcasm is by far the most common.
Let's move on to the second question.